It's another week and another plan with me. This is Betsy from Sticky Mix, and this week I decided to take some inspiration from this tube of washi that I got from Hobby Lobby, I think, because the brand is Craft Smart, which I don't think is Michael's. Oh look, that one's upside down. But anyway, lots of dogs, lots of my favorite colors, turquoise and green, and then this pug tape, which was on camera very briefly, was from my friend Linda. Also going to pull in some stickers from one of my MAMBI books. One of the first ones that ever came out, and I just don't use it that much, so I thought let's get rid of some of those stickers and get this thing started. After I shuffle some papers around here, get everything nice and nice. Okay, faster now, faster, there we go. So I'm using a sort of flowery muted full box to cover up the little calendar there, and then stuck a rad sticker and then added B. Get it? Be rad. This is my awesome words of wisdom to live by for this week. Just be rad. Then I put down some of those pugs underneath the be rad, and then grabbed this week's sticker from the MAMBI book and used a little clipboard sticker, which is super cute, from Kylie and Chaos that Linda gave me. And wrote down that for my mom's website I needed to do these lessons this week and set up those pages. And then wanted to put some pug washi down on the bottom just so that it all jived, you know, and I could fit perfectly one more little clipboard. So then I just wrote in walks, and I was going to use this as my, what do you call it, like record keeping for how many walks I took with Tika this week. So there's my check boxes, and because I was actually back planning this week, so I kind of knew what I did, cheated a little bit there, but yeah, that's what was going on. So then for Monday, which was, I believe, a full work day, I thought, oh, wouldn't it be super cute if I just do it like the washi tube and put down a strip of every single washi that came with it. And in my head this was a great idea, but I'm sure you can tell from the tone of my voice it was not great when I finished. So there we go. I filled up those two boxes and then put a lined sticker from the MAMBI book. I didn't like how it went edge to edge though, so I trimmed that off, and just wrote in that I was working from 8 o'clock in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon, but it was not going to stay there for long. Afterward, I was seeing Incredibles 2 with my friend Frank. I have seen Incredibles 2 already, but he had nobody to go with, and I wanted to see it again, so it all worked out, and we went to see Incredibles 2. And then I also needed to do some laundry, watch Stranger, and watch Miss Harombi or something like that. It's one of the Korean dramas I'm watching. This is when I looked at it and I'm like, no, this is just too busy, this can't happen. So I ripped off all the washi strips except one. And then I thought, let's be more like wrapping paper. Let's think in just one kind of washi tape way, and maybe that will take down the busyness. And it did. But then I had the space at the top, so I noted that this was not actually a shift that I was scheduled for. I was covering for somebody else. So there you go, just so you know. And then put the green bone and heart washi over on Tuesday. And again. And again, maybe? Sure? I think I was deciding whether or not to fill the entire thing with washi and then put a sticker over it, or just leave a space, and I decided to leave a space. Could not find my flare pen, so I had to use a brush pen, which makes my lettering look not great, but, you know, it is what it is. I actually spent the entire day working on my mom's website while watching Revolutionary Love, another Korean drama that I kind of stopped watching. I also tried to set up my traveler's notebook, but it was a fail, because I tried to film it, and it was a fail. Then I lined up that striped washi to make it look like it was longer stripes, but this brown kind of folded in on itself, and I had to revive it. There we go. So I put down those, and then covered that up with a Life Happens, because after thinking about it, I don't know that I want to necessarily document my failures in my planner, so I just, yeah, you know, life happens. I know what it means. Then watched some more TV, folded clothes, played some video games, and slept because I couldn't think of anything else to put in that last little item of the checklist. On Wednesday, I needed to prepare for something. I needed to prepare, oh yeah, the JLI grant report, because as some of you know, I work at a community center where we often get government art grants to fund our classes. Well, afterwards, after you've taken their money and used it, you have to tell them how you used it. Otherwise, it'd be just like, you know, taking their money and run, and they wouldn't know. Like, did you even use that for the thing you said you were going to use it for? Yes. Yes, I did. And so I had to fill out the form, you know, attach pictures of proof of the classes that happened and stuff like that. Then I had a mid-shift at work, so I put down that gold paw tape and then wrote Friday prep because my little day off from art classes for July 4th is over and it is time to go back to work. On Thursday, trying to decide which tape to put down here, decided more dogs. This one only had, I think, 3 dogs on it, so I thought I would do a stripe effect with the Bark Woof Bow Wow tape and the tennis balls, and then try to alternate the dogs so that it's not the same dog over and over and over. And this repeats itself for quite a while, for 2 boxes I believe, because it was another long shift at work. So there you have it. All the dogs. And then that side just knife it all the way down. Like that. And then put a gold write-in sticker so that I could say I was working again from 8 o'clock to 3:30 p.m. After work, if I have any energy left, what would I do? What would I do? Trying to find some stickers for that. So I put down more dogs on the bottom. And more. Bark, bark, woof, woof. Because it turns out that day I volunteered to stay until 8 p.m. after 2 people called out for a p.m. shift. So that means I had a 12-hour shift. So I did nothing else that day other than, you know, come home, eat, sleep, repeat. Fridays. Today, to-dos. Lesson for today's class because, you know, it was Friday, so I had to do that. And then voiceover for my plan with me, and upload it, and all that stuff, and make a custom thumbnail. Did it all for last week's plan with me. And then down here I thought I'd use some of the black tape, the best friend tape, but it was kind of fibrous, like you can see little hairs or something, but it's not hair, it's like from the tape. I don't know why it does that. Art classes was Unicorns and the Wizard of Oz. It was a train wreck of a class, oh my goodness, because I tried to prepare myself, but I forgot my USB, and so all of my files were no longer accessible. And it was, yeah, it was kind of a train wreck. But oh well, you just pick yourself up and you keep going. On Saturday, yes! Day off! Make today great! I was just rejoicing with all the stickers of the day off. So then I put down a Rise and Shine and wrote that I needed to clean the bathroom, which I did, and give Tika a bath, which I did, and film plan with me, done, and type up notes for 20 minutes. I've started putting time frames with some of my tasks because, let's face it, sometimes you put something down in your planner and you're like, I'm going to clean my closet, and then you work on it for 2 hours and it's still not done, and you're like, I can't cross this off because I haven't finished cleaning my closet. And to get around that, every once in a while I just put down, like, look, you're going to work on this thing for 20 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour or whatever it is, and then you can cross this off with a, you know, good conscience that you did it for that amount of time. After that, let's just relax because I earned it, man. I earned it. Then putting down all the pugs on Sunday. I love this tape. It's so cute. It's got, you know, polka dots. I love polka dots. It's turquoise. I love turquoise. And it's got pug dog faces. Who doesn't love a pug dog face? Well, I guess there are people out there, but I'm not one of them. So after I put all that pug tape down, I put another write-in sticker because you can guess what's happening. I am working again from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I don't know why it says 4 p.m., but that's what I wrote. And then put down a gold heart checklist with a today header, which is always too short. I don't know why they do that. Why do you do that, MAMBI? Make the today headers too short. And I had to change my sheets and watch some TV. Stranger 16, that was the last episode. And I also wanted to draw something, but that didn't actually happen, I don't think. So Oh well, I tried. Put them back in my planner, and this is what it looks like. So if you're short on full box stickers, use that washi tape. I mean, we get such big rolls of washi tape, and I feel like most people don't use it that much, aside from just like on the bottom or on the spine. But look at that, you can make full boxes with washi tape. So that's cool. Hope you try it out sometime. So that's about it, but before I go, gotta say thank you to my patrons over at Patreon, because their support makes this possible. And if you want to, you can go over there and check out what they get for like little bonus thingamabobbles. Like sometimes they vote on the stickers that I'm going to use, or they get videos early. So if you want to be in that club, head on over to www.patreon.com/stickymix and make that happen. Yes. So, I think that is it for this week. I hope you have a good week, and I will see you again next week.